Saudi Arabia's bid to join BRICS has far-reaching implications for the global economy. How Saudi Arabia joining BRICS could threaten the United States' oil security. Saudi Arabia has spoken with South Africa's president about joining the economic bloc. The group, BRICS, which is named for member states Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is scheduled to meet next year in Johannesburg for its annual summit. Expansion prospects will likely be high on the agenda, as the bloc is expected to consider adding such nations as Saudi Arabia, Iran, Argentina, Turkey, Egypt, and Algeria. South Africa's president, Ramaphosa, after he wrapped up a two-day state visit to the Desert Kingdom in October of this year, told reporters, the Crown Prince did express Saudi Arabia's desire to be part of BRICS, and they are not the only country. The trip included meetings with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman and other Saudi leaders. Russia, China, and other BRICS members are reportedly developing a new global reserve currency, potentially undermining the dominance of the US dollar. The addition of Saudi Arabia to the bloc would have potentially far-reaching implications, given that the dollar's strength stems partly from its status as the dominant currency in international oil markets. Saudi Arabia has reportedly considered selling crude in Chinese yuan. Although the US and Saudi Arabia aren't formal allies, their partnership has been one of the most long-standing and mutually beneficial in the region. Riyadh is a major buyer of American arms. The US, as the world's biggest oil consumer, has sought to keep Saudi crude output flowing into international markets at high rates. BRICS represents more than 40% of the global population and nearly a quarter of the world's GDP, and if it is expanded, it will help in bolstering the BRICS bloc's global influence. Due to the fact that there has been a large push by the West to move away from fossil fuels, Saudi Arabia has to diversify its economy. Joining the BRICS bloc could help the kingdom spur economic growth in new industries. The issue of expansion of the BRICS bloc will be on the agenda of the BRICS summit scheduled to take place in South Africa under its presidency in 2023. At the BRICS summit this year, according to reports quoting Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Zhao Lijian, many countries have expressed their interest to join the bloc of emerging markets, and stated that China actively supports the member countries to start the expansion process for BRICS Plus cooperation. At the 14th summit this year, the members talked about the procedure and the standards for the expansion. Russia supports the accession of Saudi Arabia to the BRICS. Russian President Vladimir Putin said at a plenary session of Valdai International Discussion. Yes, we support it, but this requires a consensus of all the BRICS countries, he said. According to him, Saudi Arabia is a rapidly developing country, which is due not only to its leading position in the hydrocarbon market. This is also due to the fact that the Crown Prince, the government of Saudi Arabia, have very big plans for diversifying the economy, which is very important. They have entire national development plans designed for this goal, the Russian president said. He expressed confidence that, given the enthusiasm and creativity of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, these plans will be implemented. China also voiced support for the expansion of BRICS membership after reports about Saudi Arabia showing its intention to join the group. BRICS came into being in the wake of the arrival of an era of major development, transformation, and adjustment. For 16 years since its inception, it has delivered fruitful outcomes. making important contributions to the cause of world peace and development. If Saudi Arabia joins BRICS, it would be a promotion to the Middle East countries to strengthen their ties with BRICS countries and weaken the intervention and influence of the U.S. in the area, a Beijing-based international relations expert reportedly told Global Times. Many others share the sentiment. If Saudi Arabia joins BRICS, it will be another strategic blow to the American empire. BRICS Plus can launch a democratic and commodity-backed global currency to challenge the US dollar, a Twitter user wrote. During the BRICS summit in July, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced that the BRICS economies plan to issue a new global reserve currency. Analysts believe the BRICS move to create a reserve currency is an attempt to undermine the US dollar and the International Monetary Fund's special drawing rights. Kiyosaki has been predicting the end of the US dollar for quite some time. In October, he said that the US dollar will crash by January next year. He said the end of the fake money is here. The renowned author previously explained that when President Richard Nixon removed the US dollar from the gold standard in 1971, the US dollar became fake money. Never before have we heard so much news about de-dollarization. This is the process by which nation-states move away from using the US dollar as the primary foreign currency reserve. This is a growing concern for Washington.